everybody saying he's a cop.
Yeah.
Great spinoff segue. Superstar, is it JR? That's his name?
All-Star JR.
All-Star JR was on his way to do a Vlad interview when the feds grabbed him.
But for the record, he was doing that interview wherever he's at.
In Detroit.
In Detroit, right.
But Vlad booked the studio.
Yeah.
And I told Vlad last night, I said, bro, you know what's coming, right? Because he was like, we were set to do it 7 o'clock his time, 4 o'clock my time. I booked the studio. They were going to do the remote thing or whatever. And I got a text an hour late saying the feds got me from his number.
Yeah.
I said maybe one of his homeboys got his phone or something, right?
Because I was with Mafi, who does most of Vlad's bookings and also helps us with bookings. And like, he told me, he's like, man, I just found out that fucking JR ghosted Vlad. And I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Literally 2 minutes later, he just points his phone at me and the text says, they got me, I'm in the feds or whatever. Like somebody else sent him that message on his phone. That shit is pretty crazy until you see the photos of JR standing over Ben 10 and shooting into him on the ground.
He said he stood over him in the song, didn't he?
Yeah, I guess I didn't know that.
I ain't gonna lie, it would have been self-defense if the nigga ain't spin back and start blasting at the nigga. I mean, he made it worse than it was intended to be. You know?
That was literal. But then also on top of that, like, he's a felon. So is it violating his felon status to even just grab a gun and shoot someone?
Not in Texas. I'm gonna tell you what I believe was going on. I believe they're grabbing him. I told everybody a week or so ago, Clubhouse, the feds are gonna pick this case up. My Houston backdoor called me and let me hear the people in that place tell him the feds came and took those tapes, right? I think they putting this case on the JR dude to squeeze him to make him want to testify against those that attacked him, because he hasn't given any statements. I don't think they want him. I think they want him to cooperate with them against everybody. Right? So now what they did do was they let him go out there and tell the story. They let him tell the story and they line it up with the tapes. If he had his own firearm on him, if the tapes they got from that location shows him pulling out his own gun, he's in trouble.
Okay.
But if he was getting his ass whooped, pistol whipped, and they dropped it and he picked it up, he's okay. Where they're going to try to book him at is they're going to say he kind of left and came back and walked back over dude and stood over him. And my defense, after spending at least $100,000 or plus on an attorney, would be I was no longer there. I had psychologically no different.
They not worried about that. It's just like, I don't even know how to put it, but they not about to be worried about that. They about to fuck over him with that coming back after doing all that. He should have just, I don't even know. But he should have never walked back and started shooting him again, no matter what the situation was.
Than me walking into my house and seeing a stranger banging out my wife, I flipped out. I was getting attacked. I was no longer there. I was in fear. Same shit, Jay Hood. That was Jay Hood's defense.
Right.
Same thing.
Right. You can take somebody's gun and use it against them for self-defense. For sure, that sounds like self-defense. But as soon as you stand over him when it's not an immediate threat, now we have a problem. Here's the other problem. I was talking to somebody who seems like they're sort of close to this case. They think it's a possibility that he left the scene of the crime with the gun and potentially crossed state lines with it in his car.
So he put it up behind the counter.
They still, okay, so this
is not confirmed, but somebody told me this who seems like they kind of know what's going on. And that, I mean, hey, if you take somebody's gun and shoot them with it and then you bring it with you, you put it in the car, and then you drive from Texas to Detroit.
So he never surrendered the gun.
I mean, he left the crime scene. He never had a conversation with the cops. If he had stayed there, that would have been way better for his case. Yeah,
I didn't know that. I thought he stayed.
He hightailed it out of there.
So why did he go on the run he went on?
I don't know. And
Oh, that's crazy. See, I didn't know that.
what did he do with the gun? Is the gun still in the car? Is the gun in his house where he was staying at? Because that matters a lot too. Because if they can't prove that he crossed state lines with the gun, that would be good.
They
But
gotta find it.
if they find it in Detroit, that's a real big
His
problem.
ass is in trouble.
Yeah.
He's cooked. And I'm gonna be real. This Ben 10. Look, you know, I'm team NBA.
You think he's hiding his paralysis?
Yeah, I don't think he can walk.
Yeah.
I don't think he can walk. I see everything else going on, but I think because he's hearing people saying out the gate he's paralyzed, right? You can have neck down, waist down, or whatever, but I haven't seen him out of that bed.
Nah. Doesn't look good.
Yeah, and another thing, like he keep flashing these Sprites and these little drinks, right? He better learn that they just watched this JR dude.
Yeah.
They're watching you too. Lord forbid they come in there and that Sprite ain't right in a motherfucking hospital.
Could be bad.
Yeah, it could be some whole other shit,
Yeah.
right? And I think that they know dude was involved in whatever went on, so I think that's coming as well. You know, you could be a victim and a goddamn, you know,
The aggressor as
the
well.
aggressor
yeah.
as well.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So we about to see. The question is, will JR cooperate to save himself?
I think he already started, Chad. I ain't gonna lie. I think he already started.
But what's JR potentially going to be charged with?
Well, they probably gonna charge him again. I haven't seen the full
With having the weapon, probably fleeing, not staying there. What else? It's gonna be multiple.
video from the location. If he didn't pick that gun up off the ground from somewhere.
Oh, you're talking about that JR? I thought you meant J. Smith Jr.
Oh no, him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they gonna drag. They snatching him.
But why what would his involvement be?
Okay,
Like, you know.
dude told us,
He set it up.
and the people in the place didn't know this existed till the feds made them rewind that shit to review it there before they left with it. They got a tape of dude congregating in the parking lot with all the dudes. Then they saying allegedly he's the first one to go to grab the jury. So they're saying he initiated it. And from his action came the assault and the shooting. That's what they said they looking at him on. And the dude,
I say personally, blame it all on him. I say let everybody out of jail, let everybody free, and just let that nigga go to
who
jail.
told my back door, he said, yo, y'all be thinking Wack was capping. That voice, that recording he put out saying the feds called him, that's the same lady came to see. So how you know? He said the voice, bro. I know the voice from the shit that was on the internet.
Damn.
So Houston PD ain't moved on nobody. We got the feds just moved on this dude.
Yeah.
They ain't went down there to Ben 10 or nothing.
Right.
And they'll sit back and wait. So I think this is gonna it's gonna be something crazy. But we gotta do better, bro. This shit is, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We talk our shit, but I look up, bro, and it's kind of like this was all about another dude's baby mama that he ain't even with. I don't even think this JR dude.
That's what most of the time all of these beefs be about female. That shit crazy.
Just trip.
It's crazy how he involved multiple niggas in a beef that he had with another nigga about his baby mama.
In this,
That's the version of it that I heard from somebody, is basically that
dude,
All-Star ain't been, it hasn't really said anything online, but it has been like very much taunted by J. Smith Jr.
yeah, but like for what? Like, okay, listen,
Jay Prince, sorry. I said
Listen,
J.
bro.
Smith, my bad.
I haven't been with my kid's mother in over 4.5 years. So if you popped up with my kid's mother, whatever, just use that as an example. Don't think she's that type of person, but let's just say it is. You can't taunt me because that's not my thing. So I don't know what dude was doing to it. This why his father got mad. Because I've been teasing the shit out of him. They say his father went crazy on him. Called him a tender dick, sucker for love. He said, you got this takeoff shit going on. Said you got this damn this thing thing with the security guard came up unalive. You got the jeweler, the shit with the jeweler you mentioned over there, and now this behind another nigga's baby mama who he not tripping. Cause think about it. What was his reason for even approaching this dude?
Yeah.
No reason.
What's the problem? If you got her, you got her.
Yeah.
I don't even want to antagonize you like that.
But you think Jay Prez Jr. really said, like, hey, Ben 10, we're going to go run down on this dude. You got to take his chain.
I think they have some footage of him in that parking lot with all these dudes. And I think they have footage of him initiating the first reach for the jury.
Oh, okay.
And they're saying because of that, everything else happened.
Crazy.
So, hopefully he survives. He's a dumbass, though.
Every single one of them in this situation a dumbass. We're gonna leave it at that, dude, man. I got another video dropping later. Nigga dropped damn near 2 videos a month. I'm trying to get on the street, but you know how I get every time. But that's the end of the video, man. Catch y'all next video.